Hello Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Hope you've had a wonderful week. I'm going to shuffle you some cards from your angels and your guides and see what messages we have for you for this week. So we have the Empress, beautiful, fruitfulness, action. You know, you've had some difficulty in a situation. You know, maybe you feel like you haven't been nurtured enough, or there's a situation where being nurtured is all that is needed. You know, the King of Swords. So, you know, someone very stern, someone who likes to sometimes aggravate a situation. You know, so this person is very stern. It's around you and it's very stern at the moment. And there's someone who's coming in who likes to help in any situation. It's like time to take action. Do you know what? You need to start standing up for yourself. You know, take care of you, Virgos. You know, it's like everything, you like everything to be perfect, you know, but not everything works out that way, does it? And it's time to stand up for yourself. You know, reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. So don't let other people put you down. Don't let other people tell you that, you know, that you're not worth it. You know, we have taking shelter, that answers are within. You know, so you listen to your own. You listen to your own heart. You listen to your own intuition, because you know exactly what it is that you need to do. You know exactly it is that where you want to go. You know, new opportunities. You've got transformation. You know, yeah, sometimes you feel like you're being left out in the cold, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and you know where you're going. You know, beginning a new cycle. You know, it's time to move on. You know, take action in where it is that you want to be going. You know, stop hiding yourself away. You know, be sure and know where it is that you are heading. Know what it is that you want to be doing. You know, you need to shine a light on what it is that you want to be doing and how you're feeling. You know, nurture yourself. So we have gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents to me. You know, don't feel guilty. You know, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. You know, so if you need to walk away from something, then don't feel guilty about it, because you know what, that is what your life and that is what your soul needs. You know, think about your own health. Think about what it is that you need. You know, think about how things make you feel. You know, it is time for change. It is time for moving on and working on yourself, thinking about you and what you need in your life, what your soul needs. You know, I am grateful for the earth. You know, maybe it's time that you put healthier things into your body. You know, start growing your own food, growing your own healthier options. You know, facing my shadow revokes darkness from the world. You know, we all have good sides, we all have bad sides. You know, don't feel guilty about that. You know, you need to just release the darkness from yourself. I lovingly accept myself for who I am, what I need and where I am going. That is the most important thing. That is what you need to do. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to release any aggravating thoughts or aggravating attitudes or people or situations in your life. It's time for you to love yourself and think about how you're feeling. I'm going to pull you a gratitude card. Strive to find things to be thankful for and just look for the good in who you are. Don't let others put you down. Don't let others tell you how you should be and what you should be doing in your life. You think about you and what it is that you need to be doing. Well, that is your messages for this week, Virgos. Please do like, share and subscribe to my channel because someone else may need to hear this. Have a wonderful week, beautiful souls. Take care.